When I found Marietta, I didn't just find a place to go to college. I found so much more than that.
I found friends. I found sports.
I found my passion.
I found family.
I found my calling. I found a place to call home. Discover what you can find at Marietta by visiting marietta.edu today.
Coming up today on NewsCenter 15, a lot of updates in the upcoming presidential debate.
Some news for mobilization in black church communities.
We'll have all these stories and more. NewsCenter 15 starts now. Good afternoon, and welcome to Tuesday's edition of NewsCenter 15. I'm Austin Baumgartner.
And I'm Andrew Konjovich.
Topping our news this afternoon, President Donald Trump has returned to the campaign trail as he tries to stage a late comeback in just a week after being hospitalized with a serious case of COVID-19. Trump headlined a rally Monday in Sanford, Florida, as he faces a stubborn deficit in national and battleground state polls 3 weeks from the election. Trump says he feels so powerful after receiving experimental medication and other VIP treatment, and he is displaying no obvious signs of the lingering infection. Trump's rally in Florida is his first stop in a busy week that will include events in Pennsylvania, Iowa, North Carolina, and Wisconsin.
Supreme Court nominee Amy Coney Barrett has presented her conservative approach to the law at the start of a fast-track confirmation hearing. Democrats powerless to stop her are trying to cast Barrett's likely ascent to the High Court as a threat to Americans' health care during the coronavirus pandemic. Barrett declared Monday that Americans deserve an independent Supreme Court that interprets our Constitution and laws as they are written. It was a brief summation that is at odds with the more expansive approach to the law followed by the late Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, whose seat Barrett would fill. Perhaps before Election Day, barring a dramatic development, Republicans appear to have the votes to confirm Barrett.
What's the weather out there today?
Here to provide a first look at the weather is Nate Hinckley.
What can we expect, Nate?
Well, what's going on, guys? So today we can expect current weather today will 57, feels like 57, sunny, high of 68, and a low of 48. The UV moderate at 4, air quality is excellent, and the pollen, of course, is very low because we are not in spring season. Following that, we have wind north 8 miles per hour, humidity at 67%, sunrise at 7:34, and sunset at 6:48. Heading back to you guys at the front.
Joe Biden is campaigning in Ohio as he attempts to expand the battleground map and keep President Donald Trump on the defensive in a state thought to be out of reach after veering right in the presidential race just 4 years ago. The Democratic presidential nominee on Monday stressed an economic message and promoted his own record while casting Trump as having abandoned working-class voters who helped him win Rust Belt states that put him in the White House in 2016. He held Monday events in Toledo and Cincinnati. Vice President Mike Pence held his own rally Monday in Columbus.
Voter mobilization in black church communities will look much different in 2020, due in large part to the coronavirus pandemic that has infected millions across the U.S. and has taken a disproportionate toll on black America. In recent election cycles, predominantly black congregations across the country have launched Get Out the Vote campaigns, commonly referred to as as souls to the polls. This year, churches are organizing socially distant caravans with greatly reduced capacity for early voting and election day ballot casting. Volunteers are phone banking and canvassing the homes of church members to ensure mail-in and absentee ballots are requested and delivered before the deadlines.
Coming up, police find up to 37 pounds of methamphetamine, quite the random place during a traffic stop in Mississippi, and more.
We'll be back after this.
Hey, this is Kevin Love from the Cleveland Cavaliers. Right now, many of us feel anxious. Mindfulness can help you ease those feelings. My nonprofit is partnering with Headspace to offer free content to help you stress less. Head to kevinlovefund.org/headspace.
Here's to the straggly ones. The first ones. But hey, I look good with this ones. The black, brown, red, and gray ones. The itchy ones. The ones grown by Dad. The ones grown for Dad. The I nearly didn't do it this year ones, and the absolutely filthy ones. They all raise awareness, raise funds, start conversations, and save lives. Because whatever you grow will save a bro. Learn more at Movember.com.
Law enforcement officers who pulled over a driver for a traffic violation in Mississippi allegedly discovered about 37 pounds of methamphetamine hidden inside the spare of a tire in the vehicle. The Scott County Sheriff officer this month after spotting it driving in a careless manner, according to the agencies. An officer conducting the stop discovered the tire in the bed of the truck, and inside it, an assisting deputy found 37 pounds of methamphetamine worth an estimated street value of $350,000.
5 men accused in a plot to kidnap Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer will appear in federal court Tuesday for a hearing on whether they should be detained before trial. U.S. Magistrate Judge Sally Behrens will oversee the bail and detention proceeding in Grand Rapids for Adam Fox, my apologies, Ty Garbin, Caleb Franks, Daniel Harris, and Brandon Caserta, all Michigan residents. A 6-man Barry Croft was being held in Delaware.
3 men conducting a photo shoot on a boat in a busy Florida river somehow went overboard, leaving the 20-foot vessel unmanned and out of control. The 3 men told deputies that they accidentally fell into the St. Lucie River along Florida's Atlantic coast on Saturday evening. Leaving the boat unmanned, it circled around the men numerous times, forcing them to dive underwater so it wouldn't run them over. The boat then straightened out and hit a concrete dock, went overboard and hit a second dock before coming to a stop. The Martin County Sheriff's Office said in a Facebook post, the men were able to swim to a nearby sailboat. One had a minor injury, and the sheriff's officer said an investigation into the cause has been turned over to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission.
Police in Oslo have seized a tuned, privately owned electric scooter with a top speed of 58 kilometers per hour, 36 miles per hour for us here in the U.S., which is nearly 3 times the speed limit for it. The electric scooter was seized during a control program Monday in downtown Oslo in a joint operation with the Norwegian Public Roads Administration, during which 2 electric scooters were stopped on suspicion of illegal speeding. The owners face prosecution, police said, but didn't say what kind of punishment they could face. Electric scooters can have a maximum top speed of 20 kilometers per hour, 12.4 miles per hour, Oslo police said.
Coming up next, riots against Columbus Day. Facebook's making some big changes and another roadblock for our COVID vaccine.
We'll also get the latest news from Hollywood.
And with a look at our extended forecast, stay with us.
Where are we?
We're at Marietta College.
This is where we live, at Marietta College.
Protesters in Portland overturned statues of former Presidents Theodore Roosevelt and Abraham Lincoln and vandalized the Oregon Historical Society in a declaration of rage towards Columbus Day. Protester organizations dubbed the event Indigenous Peoples Day of Rage, in response to Monday's federal holiday named after the 16th century Italian explorer Christopher Columbus, a polarizing figure who Native American advocates have said spurred the centuries of genocide against the indigenous populations in the Americas.
Facebook is banning posts that deny or distort the Holocaust and will start directing people to authoritative sources if they search for information about the Nazi genocide. Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg announced the new policy Monday, the latest attempt by the company to take action against conspiracy theories and misinformation ahead of the U.S. presidential election 3 weeks away. The decision comes amid a push by Holocaust survivors around the world who lent their voices to a campaign targeting Zuckerberg beginning this summer, urging him to take action to remove Holocaust denial posts from the social media site.
A late-stage study of Johnson & Johnson's COVID-19 vaccine candidate has been paused while the company investigates whether the study participants' unexplained illness is related to the shot. The company said in a statement Monday evening that illness, accidents, and other so-called adverse events are expected part of any clinical study, especially large studies, but that its physicians and safety monitor panel would try to determine what might be the cause of the illness. The pause is at least the second such hold to occur among several vaccines that have reached a large-scale final tests are in the United States. In entertainment news, new music from a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, and more news about films in big and very small. Here's Nick Higley with the Hollywood Minute.
What's going on in Hollywood?
Thanks, guys. Show Them the Way is Stevie Nicks' first new song in 6 years. Though she says she wrote it more than a decade ago, Cameron Crowe directed the music video, a black and white montage of U.S. leaders and protests past and present. Nicks is donating her proceeds from the song to Music Cares. The disaster thriller Greenland has been an international hit, but it hasn't been released in the U.S. due to pandemic-related theater closures. And now it won't be STX Film plans to debut the film, about a family trying to survive as a world-ending comet approaches, December 18th on Premium Video on Demand, followed by a run on HBO and HBO Max early next year. People are always looking for love, but what happens when you find it during a pandemic? That's the question behind Love in Dangerous Times, an indie film shot during the pandemic by a quarantined cast and crew. The timely rom-com arrives on video on demand November 3rd. With your Hollywood Minute, I'm Nate Hinckley, and thanks for watching.
Thanks, Nate. And since you guys just can't get enough of them on your screen, let's go back to Nate for a look for an extended forecast.
What more do you have for us, Nate?
What's going on, guys? So as you can see here, we have nothing too busy in the Ohio area, but we do have a lot of, seems to be showers in the Toronto, Houston, New York area. As you can see, it doesn't look like it's heading this way at all, so that's a good thing. As you can see here, like I said before, Pittsburgh and Columbus is doing good. No real showers this week, so we're looking forward to getting outside. And following that with Marietta here in Parkersburg, we have the 5-day forecast for you guys. So Wednesday, we have a high of 71 and a low of 55, and it's going to be sunny. Make sure you get outside, take a walk, have a good day. Thursday, we got a high of 75, a low of 46, and it is going to be sunny as well, as shown before. Friday, a high of 52, a low of 33, and 40% chance of showers. So take advantage of Wednesday and Thursday. Get outside. Saturday, we have a high of 56, a low of 38, and it's going to be sunny. So let's have a great weekend. Let's get outdoors, play some kickball or something. Sunday, we're having a high of 65, a low of 47, and it's going to be partly cloudy. So like I said before, let's get outside, read a book, take a walk. Let's look forward to getting outdoors this weekend. And I am here with the 5-day forecast.
Thanks, Nate. When we come back, we'll have Kyle Forker with the latest from the world of sports.
Stay with us.
James Brown and Bill Cowher welcoming you back to the Midnight Snack Run. This is one tricky obstacle course. He's reaching, but he pushes it away. He's approaching a plate of iced cookies. He blows right by him. Oh, the fridge. Looks like he's headed for the soda. Wait, he jukes left, grabs the water bottle. Now he's just got to get out of there. Look what dropped from the sky. Don't do it, Dennis. That's the way you execute a Midnight Snack Run. Stand Up to Cancer and Rally want you to reduce your risk for cancer. Go to takeahealthystand.org.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. Learn more at wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
We've always had villains to face.
Bad guys to take down.
But you are the most horrible of all.
We're not here because we have to be.
We're here because we've had enough of you.
Every single one of us is mortal.
But inside of us, we're all heroes.
So stand up with us.
Stand up to fight.
Stand up to cancer. Visit standuptocancer.org to learn more.
And now we're back with Kyle with a look from our sports.
Busy week in the world of sports, wasn't it?
You're right. I have the rundown. Jose Altuve's 2 throwing errors were the lowlight of Houston's 4-2 loss to the Tampa Bay Rays in Game 2 on Monday, with his first error prolonging the first inning and leading directly to Manuel Margaret's decisive 3-run homer. We're very surprised, Astros manager Dusty Baker said. That's his first throwing error all year, and he hit 2 of them today. Altuve's mistakes and another quiet day at the plate have put the defending AL champion Astros in a 2-0 series hole in the less than 24 hours in San Diego. This season for LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers had it all, and it ended in the only fashion that they deemed would be acceptable, with them back atop the basketball world. For the first time since Kobe Bryant's 5th and final title a decade ago, the Lakers are NBA champions. James had 28 points, 14 rebounds, and 10 assists, and the Lakers beat the Miami Heat 106-93 on Sunday night to win the NBA Finals in 6 games. Atlanta Braves fans were still doing tomahawk chop chants as the filed out of the stadium. Real people who replaced the cardboard cutouts players got so accustomed to the season. One game, but a big boost for the Braves in their first National League Championship Series since 2001. Austin Riley led off the ninth inning with a tie-breaking homer that sparked a 4-run rally Monday night for a 5-1 win over the Los Angeles Dodgers in the first major league game this season with fans allowed to attend. Drew Brees keeps coming through in the clutch in his 20th season while the Los Angeles Chargers kept squandering the heady play of promising rookie quarterback Justin Herbert. The 41-year-old Brees became the oldest quarterback with more than 32 completions in an NFL game. Will Lutz kicked a 36-yard field goal in overtime, and New Orleans defense stopped receiver Mike Williams just short on 4th down to preserve a 30-27 victory over the seemingly star-crossed Chargers on Monday night. That's all for now. Back to the guys at the desk.
Thank you, Kyler. Joining us at the desk is Nate Hickley with the last look at our weather.
So yeah, guys, like I stated before, we have pretty much a sunny week actually, besides Friday. Friday's our only day of a chance of showers. So just like I stated, get outside this weekend, have a good weekend. Let's look forward to some football this Sunday. And hey, make sure you guys are staying 6 feet.
Yeah, it surely does look like fall's slowly sneaking its way in as this weekend as the weather starts to drop into the 60s. Really looking forward to it. All right, that's it for today's broadcast. For all of us here at WCMO TV, we'd like to thank you for watching. And you can we hope to join us on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12:30 and 6:30 for WCMO TV and Marietta College Broadcasting. See you next time.
Meet Candace. This senior basketball player loves to spend time hanging out before class with her best friend and education major Shelby. Shelby knows the best place to study is at the Calapi Cafe, where she can compare notes with baseball player Ryan and get a great cup of coffee too. In the off-season, Ryan tries his best when he's shooting hoops with broadcasting major Gage in the Dyson Baudo Recreation Center, home of Fenton Court. Gage, as producer at WCMO 15 News, runs the control room, where he shows the ropes to Mary, a junior volleyball player and advertising and public relations major. Mary loves to spend her free time drawing down at the Herman Fine Arts Center, where her sorority sister Madison majors in studio art. Madison meets up downtown with junior rower Katie. Downtown's where you can get beautiful river views, specialty stores, and the best root beer in Ohio. Katie heads back to campus just in time for a class in the Rickey Science Center with who else but Candace. So take a look around. Here at Marietta College, we're all connected. We are family, and we are all pioneers.
So there you are. It's flu season, and you're over 65 like me. You might be forgetting something serious.